All right, and I think we are live. Welcome everyone to tonight's live broadcast. My name is Tim Witter. Welcome to my home office. Tonight we're going to be covering the LIMU 2.0 program, the launch of one of the largest social media programs ever in the history of social media, as far as turning your Facebook account into cash money. Right now, it's like everybody's talking about it. Everywhere I go, anybody I talk to, they go, "Is the technology real? Is the program real? Can you really do this?" And just for the people who are watching tonight, let me give you a little bit of background about myself. Tonight, we're going to do some Q&A. I threw up a website a few weeks ago, allowed people to ask the most frequently asked questions. And now for the last few weeks, we have been doing these live broadcasts, and we've got some special guests on tonight, and we've been answering people's questions about this program. But here's the question. Can I really, like for real, can I take the Facebook account that I have right now, like my own personal Facebook account, and link it up with this company and become a promoter and turn it into hundreds of dollars a week coming into my home? Guys, this has everybody excited. Everybody's talking about it, and people are going, if this is for real, it gets so many people jacked up and fired up. And kind of the crazy thing is tonight we're going to show you not only is it like really coming, it's happening right now. People are already doing it. It's totally fun. But tonight we're going to do it a little different. I am going to actually act like the person asking the questions, like I'm clueless, and I'm going to drill some people with some hard questions tonight. So if you're a guest tonight and you're watching this, I'm in your shoes. So I really want to know how this works. We're going to go over it tonight. But before we totally jump into that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Tim Witter. Background's construction. I'm a high school educated guy, worked hard with my hands most of my life, and grew up, got married young at 20, started having kids, looked up at 27, 28, 29 years old, was broke, decided I didn't like that, went online, and over the last 3.5 years have created enough income each and every week, each and every month that me and my family get to work outside of the system. I don't put on the tie. I don't put on the nail bags. I don't say yes or no, sir, other than, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to my wife and to my kids. But it's life on my terms, and I like it because it's convenient for me. I work hard, guys. I do. But I work when I want, how I want, where I want. And the beauty of it is I started part-time in my spare time on the side, just like you can do. Started creating a few extra $100 a week. Those few extra $100 a week turned into a few thousand. I never expected to be here today, but I am, and I'm thankful and I'm blessed for it. So I want you to know tonight, no matter what you're going through, no matter where you're at, sometimes setbacks in life are simply setups for great comebacks, and I believe tonight you may be on your way for a great comeback. So let me introduce the guests here tonight, and I'm going to drill these two. The first guest I'm going to bring on is one of my closest friends. Her name is Andrea Rosser. I'm in Texas. She's in California. And she's just a really sweet person. So I'm going to kind of take it easy on her a little bit. I have a hard time being rude and like straightforward to her. But Andrea, I would like you to come on board tonight. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're excited about the launch of this program.
Well, hey, Tim, thanks for having me on here at the last minute. Always exciting to be on here with you guys. And I'm so excited about 2.0 because I get to be home, right? How awesome is that? That just like you said, we get to work on our own terms. We get to work from our own house and in our pajamas and make money here, and it's levels the playing board. Anybody can do this. I don't care if you work full time. I don't care if you've got 2 kids. I don't care what's going on with your life. Anybody can do it. So that's really exciting.
Well, it's really exciting to see people like Andrea, guys. You're looking at Andrea, and if you don't know, she's done really well online. Andrea was given a website with a host of products that the LIMU company provides several years ago and has made thousands and thousands of dollars each and every month online. If you ever tried to go do this, like just become that entrepreneur, it's not an easy thing. And when you find people like Andrea, she looks all sweet and nice, and she is, but let me tell you, there's a fighter in there and there's a go-getter in there, and she's done very well. So Andrea, I'm excited to have you on board tonight and to be able to drill you like I'm going to hopefully roast you tonight. The other person I'm going to bring on is a guy named Brent Palmer. This guy is kind of like the Mac Daddy of them all. This guy's made millions of dollars. Let me say this, and with our company, make sure I say it right, he is a $1 million earner inside of the LIMU Experience. He started out about 5 years ago, never done anything like this before, was a coach. His wife was an educator. He was an educator, and I'm still in his thunder right now, but he has done so well. He teaches groups of thousands of people. You can see him on stages with thousands of people who show up to hear what he has to say, and we're privileged tonight to have him on this broadcast, and that is none other than one of my great friends, Brent Palmer. So, Brent, if you're on, I know you're on, I see you, just jump on, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're excited about this program.
Well, thanks, Tim, and thanks for hosting this. And first of all, welcome to all the guests. There's so many people on this live broadcast that we're looking at right now. we're so glad you're here, and we do value your time. And what I'll tell you is stay to the end, because we've got some exciting things to tell you at the end of this live broadcast. But Tim, you know, a little bit about me. I was a high school football coach. I was a football coach, an educator in the state of Alabama. My wife's an educator, and just like yourself and just like the Rossers, Andrea and her family, you know, we've got our own kids, we've got our own life. And back in 2011, when we partnered with LIMU, we were just simply, you know, we're blessed today to say, yeah, we're $1 million earners with the company, but it's not why we joined. We joined LIMU and to create our own LIMU experience, and quite frankly, to make an extra, you know, $100, $150 a week. And you go, well, why? You know, well, why not? You know, we wanted to travel. We wanted to experience life before we retired. There was places on our list that we wanted to see. We wanted to be able to take our family there, and quite frankly, on an educator's salary. And I think anybody that's on this broadcast tonight can vouch for this, but educators are on a fixed income. And so me and my wife both were educators in high school. And so LIMU for us was the freedom to be able to make some extra money, to travel and see parts of the world before we retired. And it absolutely, we started doing that right out of the gate. Within a couple of months, we were able to travel, and we started putting back, paying off credit card debts, and just it started to be such a blessing for us that we're like, why are we not bringing on as many people as we can? So over the last 5 years, we have grown a global business because, quite frankly, I know this, I'm an average guy. I'm an average guy with big dreams, with big goals. And so if LIMU, and if it can create that for me, then what I know, Tim, is there's millions of people out there that has the same wants, the same goals, the same dreams for their family, maybe a little different, maybe different things, but it's they want more. And so if LIMU can do this for me, I know it can do it for, you know, millions of other people. And that's why we're so excited right now to be sharing this live broadcast, and why LIMU 2.0, why get involved with us now.
Well, Brett, didn't you used to like go back and like when in the summer when school was done, did you go back and clean repo homes or something like that back in the day?
Absolutely, Tim. You know, we did what we could. Again, I'm a goal-oriented person, so we wanted to travel. So guess what? It takes money to travel. So what we would do is I picked up side jobs. I had a grass cutting service. We did working repo homes, cleaning those out, which was not very.
It sounds like a horrible gig. I've done similar things. It sounds horrible.
It's horrible.
So, guys, I want to get into the program tonight, and it's going to be tough with Andrea and Brent on here. I'm in a good mood tonight and could just go on and on. So let me give you a brief overview. If you don't know, hopefully the person that put you on here has already given you the basic information. This is not to break down every little detail and give you that, because we respect your time. Okay, so we could dive in and make this really complicated. I want to make it as simple as I can. Brent, you're an educator. You know how sometimes teachers give you a word problem that it's just 4 minus 3, but you got to figure it all out. So sometimes they say a teacher is somebody that can make something complicated, and a communicator is somebody who can make something that's complicated and make it simple to understand. So tonight we're going to see if I'm a communicator or a teacher. But basically, guys, an overview of this program is like this. You become a promoter for the LIMU company. You link, and they're the first company ever to do this, okay? That you link your Facebook account to a website that the LIMU company provides to you. All right? Sounds simple enough so far? So those two are linked. You have connectivity between those two. Have you ever noticed when you go to Google, Amazon, Craigslist, you name it, eBay, and you search for something, and then you go back to your Facebook newsfeed, and that same stuff that you were just looking for, it's like, oh my God, how in the world do they know that I was looking for that stuff? Because it appears right there inside of your newsfeed. Have you ever noticed that? And if you don't believe me, I dare you to go right now, not right now, wait, finish the broadcast. But when we're done, go look up Nike tennis shoes, go look up some Jordan tennis shoes, some electronics, makeup, I don't care. Go look up something on Google or on Amazon or eBay, and then give it a day or so. Come back to your Facebook newsfeed and watch that stuff come up right there with options to buy it now right from Facebook. You see, Facebook's a business, and you would not believe, Brent, Andrea, how many times people ask me, how does Facebook make money? Because I have an account and you have an account, but nobody pays Facebook, right? No, let me tell you, they're a huge company. Let me tell you who pays Facebook. Companies pay Facebook. Facebook wants every user to have a positive user experience. So here's what they do. Facebook knows who likes electronics, who's out there looking to lose weight today, who's out there looking for extra money today. And they will let companies pay them. Companies pay Facebook to run ads up their news feeds of people who are interested in those type of products. They don't want to send ads to our information about products to people who aren't interested in that stuff, because that creates a negative user experience. So they want to create positive user experiences. They let companies run ads up through their news feeds, and people buy it right then from Facebook. I did the other day with a GoPro camera. I was looking for the new Hero 5 Black GoPro camera. I went on Amazon, looked for it. Didn't make the decision yet to buy it on Amazon, came back to Facebook, and there it was in my newsfeed. I hit buy now. That kind of technology is what the LIMU company is connected to. So that, if you don't, the proof is right there that it already exists. You're probably going, oh my gosh, yeah, I've seen that before. So here's what happens. You connect your website to your Facebook account. The only company in the world right now that will allow you just to take your Facebook account, link it up to a website, and the LIMU company provides a host of products. You share content onto your Facebook page that the LIMU company provides. That content is designed to penetrate your social grid. All right, to go into your friends connect with that content, and they share it, and they share it, and they share it. I'll give you an example if that kind of blows your mind a little bit, and maybe I'm doing a bad job of explaining it, but it's like this. They shared, the LIMU company put out $500 in free Nike gear here a couple of weeks ago. All you had to do to win that $500 in free Nike gear was comment, like, and share, and you got to put your name in the hat to win the Nike gear. So I shared that to my page. Guess what? My friends like piranhas jumped on that. They were like, yes, I want it, I want it, I want it. They shared. Their friends grab it and share. Their friends grab it and share. And just like that, I have just dove into the social grid of one of the largest networks in the world. Facebook has 1.7 billion active users every single day. And so now Facebook will allow the LIMU company to go back and go, these people are more likely to buy energy drinks. These people are trying to lose weight. These people want to make money. And then the LIMU company can go back and send ads up through the news feeds of all those hundreds of thousands of people. And because it's connected to my Facebook account, somebody down here can place an order, bam, and it pays out to me like I did it. And I get paid for it. This is why people are so excited, because if you can like, comment, and share, you can connect this, and you can build a massive income stream from your Facebook account. Now, obviously, the people who have a large Facebook account, you're social, you're friendly on Facebook, and people like you, you probably stand a chance to make more money. So I'm going to be straight up. So that's a basic overview of the program. Now, Brent, I may have butchered that. And if I did, sum up anything before we get into Q&A. So Andrea, Brent, anything you want to clear up on that, if you want to add to that, and then we'll jump into Q&A, and I'll give it all I got to roast you guys and ask you some really tough questions.
Tim, I'll go first. You know, you're exactly right. Facebook it's no question. They're running ads through Facebook every day. I'll give you a great example. And I think it's important for the guest on the call tonight. I just today, through Indigo. I don't know if you see that.
We can't, but we believe you.
Okay. So I just made a purchase, and there is a thing for your phone that rotates, okay? And it's called Indigo. Anyway, it was $119. That ad ran right up through Facebook today, and I bought now, okay? So the reason I say that is mainstream companies has figured out a way, no matter if you're a car company, sunglasses, it doesn't matter. Nutritional companies, guess what? That's us. That's us. So what Tim's saying is we're merging over to mainstream business, okay? But we're allowing our promoters to capitalize and drive income through their Facebook account. So Tim, great job of explaining. Bottom line is, if you've got a Facebook account and you have friends on Facebook, you have a chance to generate through viral marketing income, and that's an opportunity you don't want to miss.
Absolutely. And one thing I did miss sitting here thinking about it is, guys, this company, LIMU, has been around since 2004. So they have over a decade of product reviews, product testimonials that have never really barked in the doors of social media before. They've been a word of mouth company and a person-to-person online, doing it through online sales, but it's been word of mouth. They are about to take over a decade of product testimonials. Think about all the hundreds and thousands of people of reviews and testimonies, and they're about to put that smack dab in the largest grid in the world, the largest social grid in the world, Facebook, and you can get a piece of that. That's what has people excited. And the other thing that you can do, guys, is you may look down, well, I have 300 or 400 friends on Facebook. Well, they have friends and they have friends. So your grid, your connection really goes out there. But what you can do is I can go bring on other people who have Facebook accounts, like my mom. Like my friend who she's a single mom. She has 2 jobs and she desperately needs extra money, but she don't have time for a 3rd job. I can link her up, set her up with this. She can like, comment, and share and build income through her Facebook account. But when I add her to my, add her as a promoter through me, I all of a sudden just grow my grid even bigger. I grow my network even bigger because now I can get credit for everything she does. You can add as many people as you want. And when you start talking about a network this big, the possibilities are endless and mind-blowing. And so is the income. So let's get straight to the questions. Brent, Andrea, you guys ready?
Absolutely. Tim, let me say this before we start, okay? I just have to, even if it runs over just a little bit. But guys, we're LIMU, Tim nailed it, over a decade of product testimonies. What? We've got an umbrella over the nutritional industry. People looking to lose weight, LIMU's got it. They've got a shake. Amazing, okay? People's looking for more energy. They've got it with energy drinks. People's looking for nutritional supplements. They've got it. And we've got a significant difference in our product, okay, that is comes from a seaweed grown in the South Pacific, very, very healthy for you, and it tastes great, okay? So it's an umbrella over the nutritional industry, over the wellness industry, that we're going right to the heart of Facebook, where 1.7 billion people reside, and 96% of that 1.7 billion people are purchasing nutritional products. So it's like, if you don't have a way on Facebook to drive income through nutritional products, guess what? Right place, right time. You're here tonight. Listen up.
Absolutely. And guys, their energy drink is the best out there. I've had them all and I'm sipping on one now and you can tell, right? So products work. Let me ask you this, Brent. Let's get straight into the Q&A, okay? And I'm going to position this a little different. We're going to have fun tonight. We've been doing this, guys, for the last several weeks, just about every night, and it gets kind of monotonous, so I'm breaking it up tonight. So, Brent, here's my question. I'm going to hit you first, and then I'm going to hit Andrea. I'm really busy. I have 3 kids. Between school, and I don't have a normal job, but I'm going to pretend I do. Between school, my normal job, everything else is going on. I'm stressed out as it is. Do I really want to add something like this? And do I really have time to add something like this? Because I'm busy as it is.
Great point. And you know what? Like you said, I was busy too. Everybody's busy. That's why this is such a home run. If you've got a Facebook account, Tim, okay, and you're already spending time on Facebook, that's really a question for you to answer. If you have a Facebook account and you're already spending time on Facebook, then literally you can plug into our system, become a promoter just like us, and utilize your time on Facebook. Literally seconds through doing things in our system to share information. Seconds it takes you, but you're already there. You're already spending time. So no, we're not adding more time to your life. You don't have to do anything extra because you're already there. You're already on social media. You're already on Facebook. You can do this when you put the kids down. You can do this when you're at the ball game. You can do this when you're out of town. If you've got a cell phone, you've got access to Facebook, you've got a business waiting on you.
So, Brent, I would say I spend probably, 15, 20 minutes a day on Facebook. Is that enough time for me to do this? Or do I have to add additional time to what I'm already doing?
Absolutely not. No additional time. And you're 20 to 30 minutes on Facebook a day. Perfect for what we're doing.
Awesome. All right, Andrea, you ready? The other question that we get in a lot is, well, you know what? I would love to make extra money. I would love to start, my own business and do some kind of crazy stuff and really get ahead in life. But I'm so broke, and they say it takes money to make money. And I don't want to come out of the pocket a ton of money in hopes that I'm going to make some money, in hopes that it works. So how much is this going to cost me? And at the end of the day, what do I got to look at my out-of-pocket expense here?
Well, that right now, especially, that is one of the easiest things to overcome. Because I don't know about you, I paid $500 to get involved, right? Did you pay $500 to get involved?
Yes, I paid $500 to get involved, or to purchase a fast track pack 3.5 years ago to get started. Correct.
Correct. So right now, what we have is we have a pack that you get $200 worth of our product, right? $200 worth, but only for $100. So you're already ahead of the game. You get your spot for that, and that's your startup cost to do the business. But even cooler than that, we get paid every single week. So you get started, you start doing some of the activities that you can do to build your business. You can get paid today's Sunday, we can get paid on Wednesday.
So you mean to tell me for $100, I get everything set up? Like I get $200 worth of product, and I get my website. I get everything. There's no little. Do I got to pay for my website every month?
Nope. Website.
Do I got to pay some membership fee every month?
You get product every single month. That's product you want anyway.
So for $100, I get set up.
I got to jump in. I can't stand it. I'm jumping in. Time out. Tim.
All right, Coach.
Tim, listen. For the guests there's nothing. Okay, People ask me all the time, what is it going to cost me to do this? Okay, well, Andrew just said it. You're going to make a purchase, right? It's free to do everything in LIMU. Website's free. Application fee is free. Everything's free. You just got to make a supply purchase, okay? And you pick the pack. But guess what? LIMU said, you know what? We're launching this LIMU 2.0 thing. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to run this promotion for a limited time that allows people to get to their doorstep $200 of premium products so they can see for themselves this stuff works for $100. There's nothing to lose here. There is absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
And a side note real quick, I'm going to go back to the Tim. You know how many programs I've seen where they give you a website, but they want you to pay for that website each and every month, and you don't even make $1. You're out so many. They nickel and dime you everywhere. That's what I really was attracted to about this company. It was so straightforward. So anyways, okay. So that's what it's going to cost me, $100 to get started. Brent, how about this? Even though you jumped in, you and Andrea can fight over this. All right. Well, I've never heard of this company before. How do I know it's a legitimate company? Is it for real? I don't want to be a part of, something. All right. Is it for real company? I don't want to find out later that it wasn't even a real deal. So what about the legitimacy of this company?
All right, I'll take it. Andrew, jump in if you want to. So, Tim, we shipped to over 20 countries. We've been around for almost 13 years. Over a decade of product testimonies, okay? Go out and look for yourself. We're registered and licensed in all the states in the U.S. I personally have a global business for 5 years here that has paid me every single week. Legitimacy for me is we have products. Look up on my shelf. They're products, okay? Just like going to Walmart, just like going to Costco. You buy products there. You just buy our products online. We ship them to your doorstep. People want convenience, okay? It's the way of the world. It's the future.
Awesome. Andrew, you got anything to add to that? You're muted. I don't know.
No, he covered it. We've been around for a long time. I've cashed a lot of checks here. I know you guys have too. Definitely legit.
It was so hard for me to ask that question. And you know why? It's because, guys, over the last 3.5 years, I've made so much money. It's crazy with this company. The checks keep coming in. So, Brent, let me ask you this. All right, so let's say I get started. Let's say I go ahead and decide to do this. How do I I know they're putting this together right now, the retargeting and all that. This technology is being put together right before our eyes. It is ground floor. But how do I go create a check? Andrea said next Wednesday. How do I get paid next Wednesday? If I get started tonight, I spend $100. How do I create money in my bank account come next week? Tell me that.
Yeah, great question, Tim. It's really simple. We are building a multi-million-dollar technology package that the Ferrari will be rolled out in a very short period of time. But right now, how do I get paid? Because that's our goal. Our goal is to put a person in, a promoter in, and get them a paycheck in a week. Get a check with their name on it, because that's belief. That's belief that everybody wants. So how do I do that? Well, right now, we can bring what we call affiliate promoters on board with us. So let's say, Tim, you enroll as a promoter tonight. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you know somebody that has a Facebook account, that has friends on Facebook, that we can also get them on board, okay, to get $200 worth of product for $100?
I have 3,500 friends on Facebook, and I think they would all like to make extra income.
Who would not like to make extra income using something they already use called Facebook? Okay.
So what does that have to do with me making money, Brent?
Yes. Well, simply this. We enroll you. Okay. You go to my website. You click join. We enroll you as a promoter. I make 20%. So guess what? You enroll with me. Okay. Tomorrow, we start putting some people on with you as affiliate promoters. They go to your website. They join. You make 20%. next week in a check.
20% of that $100 order Andrea was talking about?
Absolutely, Tim. Absolutely.
Gotcha. So that's pretty straightforward. I think I could do that. I think my mom and dad are looking for ways to generate some extra income. All my brothers and sisters are, kind of paycheck to paycheck. And, I spent $82 today at Chili's when I took my family out to eat. So really for the price of a decent dinner, I could jump in here and start creating extra income. And I'm excited about what Andrea said. Getting paid next Wednesday would be nice. So I jump in there and I put, let's say, 5 or 6 people in the business, Brent, set them up as affiliate promoters to me. They purchase the package. And you're telling me I could look at making an extra $100-$200?
Absolutely, Tim. You sure could. And a lot of people ask, and maybe that's you're about to ask this question, but they're like, "What's the worst possible case scenario?" Like, there's got to be.
That was my next question. Hold on.
You're trying to get me here.
Hold on, Brent. You so got ahead of me. That's my favorite. That's my one I was going to drill you with. So, Andrea, Brent, here's what I want to know. Let's say I do this, and man, I'm really tripping over this here, but it's so hard to pretend. But let's say I do this. What if I lose my money? Or what if it don't work? Or what if a meteor falls down from the sky? And I don't know. But Brent, what's the worst case scenario? What could happen if it all goes wrong? What am I looking at? What do I lose?
Well, it's kind of hard to say, because I'll tell you why. Because worst case scenario, absolutely worst case scenario, you might get a little healthier. I mean, I don't know if your health is any importance to you. I'm 41 years old. It's, we only get one body. So seaweed is very, very good for your immune system, okay? So I guess the worst case scenario is if you never make a dime, you receive $200 worth of product that is going to be really good for your body, okay? And at the end of the day, that's it. There's no binding contract. There's no I've got to stay in this for 3 years. It's just simply I'm using some product to get healthy. Andrew, you want to tag team, jump in on that?
No, you got it. You got it. I mean, you get to benefit from the product and you get a chance for the what if.
To benefit from the product and the chance for the what if it works, guys. And for me, I always go back to this. First of all, and this is a special limited time offer. I don't know when the company's going to pull this promo pack. When that gets pulled, the staple pack that's there right now, there's a $249 package, and there is a $499 package that you can start your business and get everything going and become a promoter with the company. That's there. So this $100 pack where you're getting $200 worth of products, you get your website set up, you get enrolled, all that stuff, is for a very limited amount of time. So I'm out of questions. Brent, Andrea, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. You guys are going to help me out, right? You're not going to let me fail, right? You're going to hook up with me and make sure I succeed at this?
Absolutely, Tim. Yes, we have a system in place. Listen, when people join, we grab a hold, we lock arms, and we show them a step-by-step system, okay, to where they literally, in a few, using their time they already use on Facebook, can do a couple of simple tasks, and we get them moving. Again, our goal is to get a paycheck in your hand in a week, okay? We want to get a paycheck with your name on it in a week. So, Tim, it's going to take a couple of days to get the product, your supplies at your doorstep. You get $200 for $100 if you choose that package. The person that got you on the phone call or got you on this live broadcast, has a website. And you go to their website. You click in the right-hand corner, join. It takes you 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You can enroll and be a promoter with us to create your own LIMU experience. That's what we want for you.
You know what gets me going every time, guys, and I'm going to close with this, is what if it works? And for me, it already has. 3.5 years ago, I looked at this, and it wasn't even as beautiful as it is now. I mean, we didn't have the Facebook thing. It was literally I had to market my website anywhere I could online, and there was no help as far as sending traffic and retargeting, all that stuff we told you about as far as the launch of this program. And 3.5 years ago, I was living with my mother and father-in-law. My 2 kids were sleeping on a mattress in the floor. We had lost so much. And I looked at this, like Andrea said, and for $500, I bought a startup package with this company. And I said, what if it works? And it's changed my life. So tonight, guys, you're looking at something for $100. And what if it works? And all you do is throw an extra $300 or $400 a week into your bank account. it'll probably be one of those smart decisions that you look back on and forever grateful that you said yes. So we would love to have you on board with us. We would love for you to join us as a promoter and to be a part of this launch. They will write stories. They'll tell stories. They'll write books about what this company did. And 3 years from now, this company will stand up and gloat and say things like this. We took average people who had Facebook accounts and we put thousands of dollars a week into their bank accounts. That will be the legacy of this company. Brent, Andrea, thank you guys so much for jumping on board tonight. If you want to add anything, go right ahead. But I am over. I am out. God bless you guys and have a great night.
Have a good night, guys. See you. Join us.
Bye, guys.
Create your own story.